Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Okay, so what's come through to serve you today on this video is I want to talk about meditation. And I serve people in a space that they are already naturally meditators, or they're coming in really open and they get and understand the dynamics of it and they can pick it up really quickly. So a lot of my network and the people that I work with in programs or one-to-one offerings, they get meditation, they understand it. But I'm starting to find that there's some people showing up in my world that are newer to this. And I was being called today to create this video for this week's guided meditation on how to actually meditate. And a couple of the key things in consideration when you are about to start this journey, or you've been dabbling in it for a while and you just can't seem to get your momentum, or you can't seem to quiet the mind in that perspective. Now, a couple things to note is that we can go into meditation at any point of our day. Like, we could be driving and even meditating to some degree. Not that I encourage it at all, but just saying, like, when you almost like, and not that you want to do that when you're driving, but like there's availability for us to be able to connect in deeper ways, to release all the mind chatter going on in our mind and focus. Like, you could actually meditate while you drive and just be focused on the environment and things around you as you drive. I do this all the time when I walk. I drop into a meditative state, and then I'm able to, and not that I'm a zombie walking around, it just means that I'm here and present in the space and time. So a couple of the key things to really understand when we do meditation, and when we, like, because each of us has a reason to do it. Some of us do it for visualizations, to lock in certain energy expansions, to create. Other people do meditation to clear the mind, to connect with themselves, their intuition. Some people do it for accelerators. Like, I do some meditation activations where codes are coming down for expansion, and that's a whole other dynamic. And you can use this tool in any way that you want. And when my clients are having days, because especially through this ascension energy, and especially as we keep being called to open up our pathway into our soul's purpose and really aligning ourselves in our mission here on earth, the dynamics of duality is showing up really strong. So sometimes there's days where it's heavy and thick. Like a couple weeks ago, I had a major panic attack and I couldn't breathe because of the dynamic of the shifting I was going through at the time, and the exposing of the lessons I needed to learn and really look at and lean into. And it was like almost debilitating for my body. So when that happens, going into like this airy-fairy meditative state is not going to serve me at this time. But what will is a breathing technique to relax the body, which is almost like the start of meditation. And it's also in the space to be able to ground you. Now, I know I did a grounding technique, which is similar to this, but this is kind of like when we start meditating, I wanted to lean into this conversation for you guys. So a couple key things is your breath when you're meditating. So the first thing we always want to do when we meditate is we want to relax the body, but we also want to get present in the room that we're in at the same time. So how we do both of these things is really by breathing. And it's just an inhale in through the nose. And if you are feeling really charged today, like a lot of emotions going on, a lot of maybe anxiety, a lot of high strungness, whatever it is, you may want to breathe out through your mouth. If you feel connected to breathing out through your nose in whatever capacity that looks like, then each person has a way that they need to do this. But sometimes just to get grounded in the energy and get you present, it's a lot easier to breathe out through the mouth, because you can even sigh if you're feeling it. So let's go, we go in and then out, and we can release those emotions through the breath, right? So when we meditate, the first thing to do is really relax the body. So if we try this together, and let's try this. So I want you to take in a deep breath in through the nose, and then hold for a minute, and then out through the mouth. I give you a few, of those. And sometimes we yawn. Sometimes we'll sneeze as well if our body needs to release, but let's really kind of just relax. So with every inhale you take in and every exhale you exhale out, the body relaxes more and more. So allow your body to relax. Allow yourself to feel if your feet are planted on the floor. Feel your feet on the floor, and then allow your feet to then just relax and dissipate. If you have challenges relaxing, you can envision each part of your body. So allowing it to, and there's some techniques that some people use in order to relax the body, but you could literally like squeeze it or move it and then allow it to relax. But in a meditative state, we literally are just moving energy through the whole entire body to relax the body. And at the same time that we do this, getting really present in the room. So you feel the chair or the bed that you're sitting on. You feel the environment that you're in. You hear what's happening around you. And you really lock yourself into being right here, right now, present in this space and time. And as you do that, you could just do a practice of breathing and allowing the thoughts to come in and out through your mind. And you don't need a guided meditation. You don't even need music on. You can just pace through your breath and connect through your body. And at the same time, you could go in to experience if there's pain in your body, how do you work your breath to help release the pain? So when you breathe in, you charge the area. And when you breathe out, you allow the area to exhale. So let's just say it's my heart. My heart's like hurting today. Let's just say it's my heart. So I bring in a deep breath and focus on bringing it into the heart. And then as I exhale, the energy from the heart comes out. And see, doing that consistently, I've stored energy in the body. So as I breathe in and I want to yawn, the energy is moving through the body. That's what yawning does for us. And we do that obviously when we get tired, but at whatever time I'm recording this video, like 11 a.m., I'm not tired right now. That yawn is exerting energy out. It's releasing what doesn't need to be in my body for what is happening right now. But the first step really in meditation when you lean into this is your breath and breathing and getting connected to your body. And then if you have the availability to visualize, because some people, it takes them a long time to grasp visualizations in guided meditations. It's hard for them. And they need it slower and they need it more in a space of like building, right? And if that's you, practice first through breathing and allowing your body to relax and getting connected presently. And you can do that every day, 10, 15 minutes, and you'll watch the level of your emotional charge will drop, how you show up in the world will change in all amazingness. So I just want to leave you with that today. If you have questions about this, drop it in the comments. You can send me a DM on Instagram as well. If you have questions about how to do this. Now, this is not my specialty. I work with people that are already opened and accelerated, but I have a lot of amazing people in my life that this is what they do. They help people start this process, start to expand, start to, understand that they're here as a soul. They start to step in to this energy. So if you are feeling called to maybe work with someone to help accelerate this for you, let me know and I can connect you to some amazing people that do such great work to really help. My job and mission on the earth is to activate the pieces that people need in order to get into their next mission. And maybe that feels right for you too. So you can reach out to me. But like, if you are really looking to lean into like meditation and opening up your intuition, I've got some cool people in my network that I'd love to connect you with. So practice your breath and breathing and grounding. It will change your life. Like, it is one of those things that we get in our world, and it's a tool we have to use that is so underused that people forget about breathing all the time. And I go to yoga, and I love that our hot series allows us to start with taking breaths in a pace of like 6 in and 6 out. And I have a lung capacity now to do maybe 8 to 9 counts. Like, I can hold breath a long period of time because I practice breathing. And I teach it in different dynamics and different sessions that I'm into, depending on what we need. If we need to activate, if we need to release, whatever that looks like. But breath is so key for our connection to ourselves, our body, who we are. So don't diminish that, and use it and really lean into it, because it's a game changer. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.